Hey, good morning, my friend. Welcome back to the ride-in. It's Wednesday morning, and it is another beautiful winter day. This morning, I wanted to speak on the subject of being in the flesh versus being in the spirit. I'm compelled to talk about that because in the last little while, I've been in the flesh. I've been excuse me. I've been battling with my flesh. I think it's an interesting wordplay. Excuse me, I just drank some coffee down the wrong pipe there. It's an interesting wordplay because being in the flesh is not about the physical. It's a mind thing. It's a mind battle. The battle is in the mind. When we talk about the work of sanctification, it is a process of continual putting off of the old man, being renewed in the spirit of your mind, and putting on the new man. And it all happens simultaneously. It's the renewal of the mind that makes all the difference in the world. You could even say being in the spirit or walking in the spirit isn't, I know it's spiritual, but it's that too is, it's a mind thing. It's about your thinking. It's the battle is the voices in your head and what they're saying and what they're telling you and how they're causing feelings to arise, emotions. And again, that's not a physical thing, that's mind and heart. So, what's going on? I have a day planned, and for me, nothing tempts me to get in the flesh more than my schedule being interrupted. I live by schedule. I plan. I even tried to plan margin. And if I have things to do, I chart the course. And when something gets in the way of my course, that really just makes my flesh want to just cause me to be angry, to have a bad spirit, to be bitter, and maybe I hope you're not as fleshly as I am. But here's the thing. We have to wrestle with, first of all, okay, did I plan? Did I do what was necessary this morning? We had a ton of snow. Way more than I expected. I didn't even anticipate any snow. And so that cut into my day a good hour, at least an hour and a half. And I'm like, are you serious? I have quite a few things to do, just like you. And so I have to ask myself, who am I mad at? Am I mad at the weather? Am I mad at God? Fact is, if anything, I should be mad at myself because I didn't do the work to prepare. I didn't look at the weather. I didn't anticipate how much extra time I would need by watching. Now, if I would have watched the weather, and they're not always right? We live you got real snow and you got lake effect snow, and it's hard to predict. Here's the thing. Do I believe there's a God in heaven that orders my steps? Of course. God knows what I need every day of my life. Just because I planned or charted the course for my life doesn't mean that God doesn't know better. He has every right to interrupt and say, you know what you need? You need to shovel today. You need the exercise. You need to know what people go through every day that work in the outdoors. You need to feel that pain. You need to feel what it's like to be out in the cold. You need me to prove. You need to be proven. Let's prove your love for me. Let's prove your spirituality to see how you react when things happen that are outside of your control. Yikes. That's hard. And And so the whole time, I'm working, I'm shoveling, I'm wrestling in my mind with these things. I want to be mad and I want to be joyful. It's like back and forth, back and forth. I'm like, just on purpose, like, God, thank you that I have the strength to do this. God, thank you that I have warm clothes that I can do this in. God. And then the other thought comes in my head and just wants me to be mad and angry and frustrated and impatient and so it's a back and forth thing. But Christian, it's important to understand that these things, these times when the flesh arises and tempts us to be angry, to be frustrated, to be impatient, to just blame whatever, you've got to wrestle in your mind and strive to think biblically, think Christ-like, with Christ's mind, and so the only way you're going to win that battle and really learn in those times is by understanding that what you're feeling, it all starts up here, and not in your head. That's the hardware, but in your mind, the software. Christian, whatever you go through today, whatever comes in, whatever phone calls you get, texts you get, news you receive that's outside your control, we have a God that is infinitely powerful, infinitely wise. He loves us deeply. He loves us in an individual way that is so special to you. You just need to relax. You just need to calm down and receive that truth, accept it, bask in it, and may that help you to turn to Him and worship. Father, there's so many things about the circumstances of my life that I'm tempted to complain, but the fact is, I have so much more than I deserve. You are so good to me. And even the fact that you are wise enough and to bring into my life the things I don't want, that you know that I need. God, thank you for that. I hope that's helped you today just a little raw this morning, but I thought I'd use a personal experience this morning to help you. Be safe out there. Take care of yourself. I love you. Talk to you soon.